So are we? So, but Trump hasn't absolutely. It's like all but a done deal.
No, it's Kasich dropped out today.
Oh, Kasich's gone too?
Kasich dropped out today.
I thought Kasich said he wasn't dropping out just yesterday.
Specifically, yeah, he did.
He just dropped out today, or at least that's
No,
the.
they played.
So there's nobody
they
left.
played a state championship team from Indiana or something. Yeah.
So it's done.
Back talking about self.
So he was on Twitter yesterday, right?
Yeah, Kasich is out. Or
The chairman of the party. I saw.
Kasich is out.
Yeah.
CNBC.
Right.
If there is any positive this entire election cycle, it is all of the dank memes getting posted on our site. It is the great meme era, if there has ever been one.
I think I told you the joke. My I think my wife's sister had sent this to her that let's say 50 years in the future or whatever, let's assume Donald Trump gets elected and that ends up being a bad thing.
Yeah.
People in the future are like, well, what happens? Like, oh yeah, that was the year that adult coloring books came out. We were all kind of, we all had our eyes off the ball.
That's funny because it's like the number one selling thing on Amazon right now.
I know, I don't get it.
What is? Adult coloring books. Which sound way dirtier than what you think they are.
No, I didn't know that was a thing. Because in the grocery store, I saw them like in where the magazines are, like right next to the National Enquirer, and then like adult coloring books and like that.
Why were you looking at adult? Why were you looking at the adult section in the magazines? And secondarily, are there still magazines in grocery stores, or is there like coupons to get something on Kindle? I don't know. Yeah, my wife has like $100 in markers and colored pencils, like high end, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. She's telling me about it. She's got this like specialty sharpener for her colored pencils. It's like a $45 sharpener.
Well, that way she can make 30 pictures in color.
Something. She won't let me help color anything. Says I want to color all the backgrounds and.
What kind of books did she get?
It was like I think it's called like Secret Garden or something. It's all like floral, like.
That sounds really adult. That sounds
Is
really adult.
I heard that when it came. Yeah, no, it's like flowers and like fish tanks and stuff like that. What's this? So I don't know, but yeah. So really, Trump is running. Do they even have the rest of the primaries? I mean, there's more primaries, right?
He has to get. Well, actually, I don't know. If nobody else is contesting him, then he has enough where he can get the nomination. So I would imagine he just gets the nomination.
So now he's just has to be like seem legit by showing up at all the primary states and treat those states with like respect and stuff like that, so that he can get them for presidential votes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
pretty much.
I guess now it's
just
kind of turned to speeches for the actual election. I guess.
Well, I mean, how polarized is this election going to be?
Well,
Extremely.
who's Hillary's running mate going to be? Bill?
50-50. Honestly, maybe.
That would be pretty funny. Or will it be Bernie Sanders? You don't think so?
Bernie wouldn't do it.
Well, no, Bernie said he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he won't do it. Kasich said he wasn't dropping out within the last 24 hours. According to you guys, he's done. The bigger concern is who will Trump's running mate be?
No.
Probably whoever won like last year's top model or something like that. Or the what's the guy's name? The wrestler from the Cena, yeah.
He'd get my vote in a second.
So you would flip to Team Trump.
If it's Trump versus Hillary, I vote Trump any day of the week.
All right, so you're already Team Trump, so we don't need to bring John Cena in.
Team Hillary for prison is what team I am.
Basically, team not Hillary.
All right, I'm still waiting on my hat and my Trump stickers.
We have to wait till we get the general.
I would laugh.
I'm gonna hold you to some of these things. See, he keeps kicking the can down the road. And then we have to wait till he's elected. Wait till that's not gonna take long. They start the impeachment process like, during the GOP convention. We just want to make sure we have our ducks in a row. All right, so let's see. Where do we leave off?
I want these next 4 years. I want Trump to just be like,
Did we have a bug at the end last time or something?
hilarious.
Let's see. I know we moved stuff over to our chat server and our chat client. Let's do. Oh, love those. So servers listening. Welcome to the chat server. Oh, we had. So one issue we have is if you don't put 2 words in, right? Hi there. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had the aborted child. Oh, that's right. This was the Haxton mem copy thing.
And Axel's not here. Just use website and don't
No, we're not. I actually don't think memset will fix it.
He won't be here actually. He's stuck in traffic. He said.
What does that even mean? Why would he message and say he's stuck in traffic? First of all, it's Milwaukee. We don't have traffic. Secondly, if he's stuck in traffic, it's on 94 West. Okay, and he wasn't heading towards Concordia. All right. So let's see here. We were doing our copy somewhere down here, right? Or was it? If I remember correctly, wasn't I trying to set the set the mem? Let's see. There's our destination. Oh yeah, it was here. Server reply. Although, why is it still crashing? So here's sending private message. That's when so it crashed when, hi there. All right, it's complaining about a double free. All right, so there's the to the chat server filling in the rest of that string. That's receiving from the parent. Then we spit it back out. So here's the child receiving. This is us putting it here. This was us resetting it. Yeah, I want to try something here real quick. I just want to make the max size a lot larger. I want to know well no, because that would have been 2,000 characters. That shouldn't be that can't be it. Max size, that's our server reply. Remember, did this UCC all right, so this is because the server Oh, so the hello there. Okay, so this is the child. Here, whenever we print, I want to print. So that would have been the server reply, right? We're doing the put s. And so if the parent's dying, he needs to let the child know to kill themselves. To write a little program called the Reaper. So where is that actually? If we're circling back up and we're reading here, does receive empty out server reply? I think we had said last time that we technically could do this. Let's just test that. I mean, that should give us brand new memory. So let's give that a shot. That's really not a very good approach, but let's at least see if it fixes it. CD chat client, GCC chat client. Make sure the server is running. It is. Error in. So what aborted? So let's put a break here. And then to run the debugger, we just run from in here. Is that how we run the debugger? Or is there a debugger thing over here we run from? What? I thought I did. Isn't this the client?
You have the server running?
I do, but it seems to be running again. Yeah, let's kill that. So there's the server. Let's close this. Let's close this. Let's get the server running here. Oh, it's because the server needs the pthread thing to run, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like, oh, maybe there's a dash, what is it, L pthread? Or just dash pthread?
Dash LT.
Let's assume that's right. All right, well. Chat, server. P. All right, listening. So is there not a way for me to run this guy in the debugger, but just this program? That's good. Chat. What happened to our semaphore? Didn't this like build like a second ago? Weird. Oh, we have to link with pthread on this side too? Maybe that was the issue. So we were making changes and it wasn't actually running the new stuff. Oh, we're in the server. There we go. Oh, there. I want to know where this is actually crashing. So when we receive a message from the server, it's here, and we're creating new memory, and it spins back up, and then we're waiting to receive stuff again into the brand new pointer. Do we need to free server reply first? Maybe that's it. Kill this. And so that hello there. Let's not free any of that stuff. sending it. Oh, is it not? We set it up to not broadcast to ourselves last time, didn't we? Doesn't look like it. So why isn't this broadcasting then? Server is saying trying to send to client. It's then getting stuck here. So we're sending client the message, string length of message. Message came in here. What are we trying to send? I think it even spits it out. Oh, we're saying trying to send with FD4. Print out the message we're trying to send, just so we know we're getting to here. I'm going to kill this, which should send this into some sort of loop. There's it receiving the message. So that was a blocking issue. Terminal. There. So there's the bounce back. So we got the hello there. Server said trying to send it, and it sent it. Then let's open up another terminal with another client. This should be working since we're creating brand new memory. It's not ideal, but it should be working. I just logged in. Bounce back there. This guy became aware of it. Okay. And then currently on the client, if we read in a tell, it should say sending private message. So this should be tell some number and then the message. Let's just test that real quick. Tell 5, how are you? Okay, so we have that. Okay, and then over on the server side, here's the server. Here's our message, and right now we're just assuming we're supposed to broadcast the message. But what we need to do on the server is we need to piece apart the received message. to make sure it's not a direct message, instead it's a broadcast. Actually, for starters, let's just do this real quick. We'll fix broadcast. So when we receive message from our client FD, we can then pass in client FD to broadcast. We can make broadcast accept client FD. And then when we're broadcasting, we can say if clients at bucket I is not equal to client FD, then we're going to try to send the message and say it was sent. So that should prevent it from broadcasting to us. So let's test that. Has anybody figured out a clean way to kill our servers and stuff without it going into a crippling tailspin? So you killed the client first, but as soon as we kill the server, are these guys flipping out now? Oh, you just have to do it in that order. Okay. So now our server should not broadcast to everybody. Oh. Don't prototype one thing and implement another. Into client FD. Build it again. Oh, while we're at it, let's go ahead and have our server, whenever a new client connects, let's go and have it spit out to the screen all of the current client IDs so you know who exists. We'll even do that in, well, we could do that outside of this. So we'll say for connected clients, I plus plus. That guy is an int array, so we'll say printf. Connected client colon %d \n comma clients at bucket I. So every single time somebody connects, we'll go ahead and reset to the screen all of the current connected clients, just so we have a path of who we can send private messages to.
Every time someone connects?
Yeah.
Would it make more sense to just have a similar command to Whisper, to just ask the server to tell you who all the connected clients are?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Because otherwise, every time someone connects, you're going to have a giant. Well, depending.
Oh no, it's just only going to the server screen.
Oh.
For us to just flip over real quick and peek.
Okay.
And just see the list of numbers. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You should be able to maybe do a who.
Yeah.
As a client, you could say who, and it should then show you just a random list of numbers. You can't actually connect those to people, but I think I'm feeling like talking to number 6 today. Something like that. All right, so this guy should build now. It's thinking. And then here, we'll go ahead and connect. So there's our connection. there's our connected client 4. We'll have this guy go ahead and connect. So this should be connected client 5. 4 and 5. We're still printing out the size of message stuff. That's going to just get in the way. But whatever. So now we should be able to, from 4, send a message to 5. But it's actually not sending the message yet. So we could fix the server then. So let's kill this. Kill this. Kill this. Okay. So then on the chat server, let's get rid of that stuff. Okay, so for right now, our broadcast should omit us. So let's just test that. Okay. Oh, I didn't rebuild the. Hey. Who am I, Evan?
That's what the last year did again.
Okay. And then other connected client. Okay. So now if I'm this guy, I say, hello there, it should not appear on my screen a second time, but it should appear on this guy's screen. I have a whole conversation with myself over here.
I think that's where I'm accurate. Like,
Just logged in. Okay, so that was his original. So this guy hasn't gotten anything broadcast to him. And this is, so when this guy sends a message,
I think it's only people who connected before you can receive your messages.
it can't be right. Okay, so here's where we broadcast. Receive message is a child stuff thing. So this is that particular.
Have to play Leap Frog. This'll work fine. If you want to reply to someone, you just need to exit, reconnect, and then you can.
On the base level, it works. You just gotta use it.
Alright, so client FD is this local variable. We're sending it. Client FD should be different for each. Let's go back up when we first connect. Here's our variable client FD. Here's us setting client FD to our connected clients, and we see that, just a number. We've printed them out, and we get unique guys printed out, right? Yep, 4 and 5. We split. We break out If PID is 0, we call child stuff on client FD, the current version of client FD from this guy's perspective. That means we should have a unique client FD here. We've proven that because each of our individual guys receive a welcome to chat server. They're not both getting that welcome to chat server. Or even worse, when the second guy connects, the first guy's not getting welcomed a second time. Then we receive messages over and over again, passing that guy client FD. Here's the received message. He gets a message. Then we call broadcast, letting him know who we are. Here's broadcast. Then we say if the current client we're looking at is not us, broadcast the message. Let me just go back here and make sure that it was broadcasting to everyone before. Okay, it's listening. That's connected. That's connected. Hello there. He should see it here. We should also see it over here. All right, so when he sends it, it does broadcast back to him. All right, this is that same issue, but from the server side for the broadcasted message. Are we not starting at number of connected clients? Let's print number of connected clients. Printf about to broadcast. Set d \n star number of connected clients. And that should say 2, which means that this guy should go through 2 times. We should see, we actually shouldn't even need to do, trying to send to client 4, trying to send to client 5, and both of them are getting sent. 4, 5, 4, 5. So we know that this guy is going to be, we know that'll be a 2. And it looks like it's successfully sent, which means that it is sending, but our client isn't in a mode where he's receiving. It's going to be on the chat client side of things. So it looks like the server is broadcasting to everybody. So here is we get connected, we split, we either do child stuff or we do parent stuff. I'm freeing the server. Child stuff says forever. Get stuff from the server. We're going to play, oh, we're already doing that down here. We're going to play that game. So we receive from the server forever. We try to receive. Let's just do a put s waiting to receive. Like that. Let's make sure both guys are sitting there waiting to receive. Didn't this guy finally receive those messages? No, he didn't. Okay. Let's build again. I don't remember if I changed anything. And we'll run. And we'll run here.
Did you rebuild the client thing?
I didn't. Chat client. Let's just see if this at least has both of them waiting, so we'll know where to start next time. A that out. Okay, waiting to receive. A that out. Waiting to receive. So they're both sitting there listening. And if this guy says hello there, he received it. He's waiting to receive. This guy's still just sitting there waiting. All right, so we need to figure out why that second client, and you said it's a leapfrog thing? So if he disconnects and reconnects, no, the first one disconnects and reconnects, then
yeah. So if he would, yeah, it seems to be that the last person who connects will never hear anything. I think.
So if the
Oh.
second child is the one that sends it, the
This-
first one will get it, or the second.
Yeah.
The first client, if the second client. Second
Well, this is
client
weird.
sends it.
didn't we just restart the server? Oh no, I started the server.
A while ago.
Trying to send hello there, but here's a bunch of blank stuff. These were those messages it was just trying to send. So it was sending the empty string, so the receive was never finishing. All right, so we have to look at, somebody remind me, we have to look at why the server is, well, it's either the client broadcasting the empty string or the server receiving the empty string, one of the two. And that's why it's not broadcasting anything back out to the other client.
Are you going over final stuff on Friday?
Yeah, we'll go over on Friday.